Gonzalez to kick off for Arizona.
It's the final 3 weeks of the season. Still plenty to play for here as we're underway in Week 15. Taken from about the 12. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
First carry for Derrick Henry. And not much. Maybe a yard up to the 29.
Derrick Henry, the ball carrier.
You know, it's not just all athleticism from defensive linemen. Let's give them a little credit for their football intelligence as well. Read and react by them, understood the play call, and stacked it up and stuffed the run.
On 2nd and 9, Wentz. And Wentz is one incomplete.
I will see more of them trying to get him the football out of the backfield. They love what he can do in open space, and they believe that he creates mismatches they can exploit.
So trouble already here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 9. On play action, Wentz. The open man is Smith. They'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. That's a 3rd down conversion of 24 yards there. Nice play. So into Cardinal territory now. It's 1st and 10 at the 47. Running from the gun with Henry. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down. If you start assessing what went wrong last week, Charles, in their loss, had nothing to do with the ground game. They ran it well.
And you also have to say to yourself as a team, don't go away from what worked. That's not the reason the game was lost. Running the football over time, when you do it consistently, usually translates into wins.
And they're hoping to do it consistently here. Calling the gain of 4 there, so it sets up a big play here. 3rd and a yard.
But if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
This is 3rd and 1. Very likely 4 down territory, even if they don't get it, though. Now this time, Wentz will throw. And that's caught by Smith. Touchdown, Titans.
I don't know what he thought he saw right there. He thought I was running? I don't know.
And the Titans have taken a first-quarter lead. Now this is a crew. They've come out flat their last 2 games, both losses, but just judging by the energy level, they look different here early, and that touchdown shows how.
Yeah, it seems
this
to
is
me
SFE, my Titans.
You've been on the treadmill. I've seen you work.
A lot of chatter going on in this league. I wish everybody could see all the little announcements.
Still got some hills to climb, but
couple of dudes
saying
they overlooking a couple of. There's other 2 cats I seen that are pretty good in the AFC, and they overlooking them too. You know what I'm saying? So they overlooking me too. So I'm gonna stay quiet. I'm gonna keep playing. I'm gonna do what I do best, and that's play.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. They run for the first time with Justice Hill. And he'll lose yardage here. Back to the 15. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Now left side, a completion to his tight end. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. Catch number 40 for him on the year. It's a first down. We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion that we had with the coaching staff was, we may give up some points in this game, so our offense has to be ready each and every time to either equal or try and get us ahead and try to keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown given up.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 28-yard line.
The play fake. He'll look to throw. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down. Charles, already trailing by a touchdown early. This offense, how imperative is it for them to get points out of this drive?
Well, they feel like they have to go ahead and match because of what was already on the board against their defense. But I think even more so, you just want to avoid 3 and outs. You want to be able to stay on the field for a little while, let your defense catch their breath a little bit, even if you don't score any points.
On play action, they'll throw. Able to find Isabella. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. That's a 3rd down conversion of 24 yards there. Nice play. So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Running from the shotgun with Dre. Past the 20. And they will finally catch him, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line.
He was brought down.
A big hitter. That one goes for 40 yards.
Arizona.
2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Out of the gun. They'll look to throw. He's got his man. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Isaiah McKenzie. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Cardinals are just an extra point away from tying this game.
Is good.
Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT. And we are tied at 7.
Zane Gonzalez to kick off for Arizona.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really looked clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
Now a play fake. Wentz. They'll get this one complete. That's A.J. Brown. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. 16 yards, a first down.
I know this may be jumping the gun a little bit, but 7-7, they're flinging it around like crazy. Look at the drive that's going on here. Partner, we may have to start thinking about one of these defenses just holding someone to a field goal and maybe trying to get an advantage that way.
And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Now Wentz throwing on 2nd down. And boy, that one drops That's incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble.
Number 10.
When defenses get to the quarterback that quickly, a lot of times it's called a jailbreak. It wasn't quite that fast, but fast enough that he had no time to look downfield and set himself to throw the ball. And as he tried to do that, he was hit, and it forced an incompletion.
An incomplete pass on second down. That muddles things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10. Working from the gun, Wentz. He'll rifle this one deep right side. This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown, Titans. A big play there. His second touchdown on the season. And the Titans have taken the lead.
His kick is
Seeing some pretty good offense here in this first quarter.
It's been a wild start to this quarter, as you noted. And now with that lead that we're seeing, can they retaliate? I get the sense this one's going to go back and forth all game long.
And that probably won't be the last long touchdown that we see in this one.
Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. As the season winds down and you look at them in totality, you know, the offense has struggled. The defense has been pretty good, so I would imagine the changes this offseason may be more on the offensive side of the ball.
And this is where we always hear the term complementary football, because as you noted, the defense has played well enough for them to win games, and the offense has held them back. So they've got to reward that defense by improving on offense. I don't know if you make a change at quarterback, running back, tight end. It doesn't matter. Get better players, better system, so they can play to the standards of the defense, and the win column will result.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. He didn't even try to signal for a timeout, so they must have not been aware of the numbers.
I think he lost track of the time left in the play clock and probably was trying to read the defense and trying to figure out which play to run and just lost track, and it cost him.
The delay of game backs him up 5, 1st and 15. Edmonds running out of the shotgun. And the hole closes quickly. He gets it across the 35 to the 36-yard line.
Ben Banagoo.
Well, obviously they would have at least liked to have gotten back to the original line of scrimmage. Instead now, they're dealing with 2nd and long.
I thought they would have passed it after the penalty. Probably wish they would have now. 2nd and 13. This one caught by his tight end Oliver. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. A gain of 28 yards there and give them a 1st down. So they move from 136 over to the other as they come up on 1st down. From the gun, it's Drake. Oh, that's just not fair, and now room to run. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And oh, it'll intercepted. Picked up by
Let's go, D.
And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Let's go.
CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative.
Oh, good defense. Yeah, he was about to get cooked right there.
He was trying to get it to A.J. Brown that time, but it's going to be second down.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about, and you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent, and that allows you to make a play on it. And
that was lucky right there. I saw that shit.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20.
Whoa. Oh, he's bugging.
Now Wentz. He's got it complete. Derrick Henry.
I saw that when he showed the blitz. It was looking mad suspicious out there. That's why I said, whoa.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
On play action, it's Wentz. He's going to look deep down the field.
Oh, that's my fault. Fuck.
Traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Byron Murphy. And back just a yard or two shy.
I got fucking hit.
It's almost like you can see the look of frustration on his face. 4 interceptions last week. We talked about it all week. What did he do wrong? And another one here in the first half.
And you can understand the frustration. You actually feel his pain a little bit. But the worst thing he can do is what you're seeing right now, showing the other team that he's frustrated. All they're going to do is double their efforts to make him even more frustrated. He's going to get himself, compose himself, and keep fighting.
They talked a lot about erasing that loss last week, getting back in the win column. We'll see how he responds. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Now this throw caught left side. And he will go out right near the 35-yard line. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards.
And a Cardinal first down.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. He's got a first down and much more inside the 20. And he's got it all the way down to the 12-yard line. The keeper there turning into a big play of 23 yards, and it moves the sticks.
3 yards. First down, Arizona.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. They'll run it with Hill. And he's going to work this one down to about the 5. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
2nd and 3 with the ball sitting on the 5. They'll run it out again with Hill. And that'll get him halfway there as he takes it from the 6 to the 3-yard line.
Brandon, all things considered,
see, on stuff like that, that's why I don't like that you can't move the players at the same time. Because, bro, when I see something, I feel like you're messing with my defense. I gotta move. And if I see a person move, I need a nigga to move with him. And sometimes I don't like that. That's what I said.
On 3rd and 1.
Hell no.
Now as the Titans defense holds
Hell
up in
no.
coverage.
We was right there.
Speed is the name of the game when it comes to RPOs, and sometimes You can be a little too quick, thus inaccurate, incomplete.
So the snap will come from the 3, but remember, they don't need the touchdown. They can get the first down if they get a yard, and the ball gets to the 2. They'll run for it with Hill.
Oh. He ain't get it. Let's go.
They'll get neither the touchdown nor the first down. And that will force
And get it. Let's go.
Downs. And defensively, they were ready for that. A full-on
fourth
down, and they stop them short of the marker.
Oh, and someone's got to feel really good about that, and that's the defensive coordinator. He dialed up a great run blitz defense, and they hit it just right. Stack that thing up. They're going to feel awesome going to the bench after that big play.
8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on second and short.
8 yards.
And that run there does nothing but juice up the guys who are moving the football. I mean, if you're an offensive lineman, people running it, actually the guy calling plays, you're almost jumping up and down in jubilation, aren't you?
And now you've got options on second down.
And big-time options. You might want to think about play action and try to get something cheap right here over the top.
And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. A big gainer there on the catch and run, 37 yards.
We know play callers can be very creative in this game today, but sometimes when they've got receivers with speed like this, they don't need to design incredibly complex calls. Sometimes it's just get the ball in his hands and let him do his thing. In a sense, less can become more, and it was right there.
The big play has him all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10. A shotgun handoff to Henry. And he'll get it across midfield and down into Cardinal territory. He's 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
2 yards.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Smith catches left side. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. That one a gain of 20 and a 1st down.
9-yard line.
Down carry for Henry. He'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a 1st down again.
We both know it's difficult, but they've made it look effortless out there. Through the air, on the ground, they've moved the ball with relative ease.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Derrick Henry. And this time the yards won't come so easy as they'll, in fact, tackle him behind the line.
Taken down.
Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Now on 2nd and 13. Wentz. Flush to his right. And a big loss here as he's taken down. 1:58 left to play till we hit halftime. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. On 3rd and long, it's Wentz. Now they're staring at 4th down as Arizona's defense does its job.
different pass rushes are designed for different things. Sometimes you want to keep the quarterback in the pocket. Sometimes you want him to flush. I don't know exactly how this one was designed, but they made sure they moved him to his right. He got out of the pocket. Unfortunately for him, he was hit as he tried to throw the ball, and that resulted in an incompletion.
These kickers now, it used to be that a 50-plus yarder was cause for celebration. Now, seemingly automatic.
Yeah, isn't it funny when we prepare for a game, when you look at the backgrounds of these kickers, it's interesting, isn't it, to find out they were all-state quarterbacks, receivers, defensive backs, all-state wrestlers, right? Baseball players. We're finding athletes all along, and now they're just specialists putting it through the posts.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And last time, they had it 4th and goal, rolled the dice, didn't get it. Now they've got to put that behind them, try to put together another drive.
Hey, a simple tip of the cap, a nod of the head to the defense. Congratulations, you got us last time. But you didn't hold us the whole time. We got down to position. We were able to...
And the ball's knocked out. It's picked up by the Titans. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line. These defenses have become so
let's fucking go, baby. Smoked his ass. Washed him. He got washed.
That we use all the time. Completing the process of the catch. Well, it's after you do that where the trouble begins, right? Meaning you've tucked it away,
my
trying
God.
to get downfield, but someone's always coming up trying to rake at the ball and knock it free.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
And that's what I'd like to see out of this defense, a little fire, a little toughness. It hasn't been the best first half for them, but they did do a nice job there, forcing a loss on that play.
They've got 2nd and 12 from the 36. From the gun, it's Wentz. Airing it out deep for Smith. 33 yards that time.
Well, you have to be a genius to watch this.
Caught that shit. That was crazy. Yo, he really caught that. Yo, where is it? Yo. That was crazy. Yo, that was crazy. He really caught that. Yo, that was crazy.
A, B, C, and right on down the line, haven't we?
Yeah, we just saw Exhibit Z right there. And he will
Oh, I was about to truck him. Yo, that was a crazy. Yeah, catch. He was trying to challenge it to see if it was a pick or not, but I aggressive catched it, so that was crazy. I'll take it, baby. I threw that shit up and pressed triangle. I was trying to get that.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Taken in the end zone. And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line.
The conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light there. Green light means go.
And this will be caught at the 30. And he gets all the way down to the 30-yard line. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. A 1st and 10 here. You know, if they could just get 3 out of this, there's something about narrowing it to a 2-score game at half that makes it feel like much less of an obstacle. To throw. This one caught by Isabella. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards. Back to the 33. Not what they had in mind there. That's going to go as a loss of 4. So they had the big loss on that first down pass play. And facing a 2nd and long. Flushed out right. Now he'll let it go deep right side. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. Field goal unit not out there. They want 6 before halftime. They'll throw now on the final play. He's going to try and go deep again. And that is caught. But he will come down out of bounds, says the sign judge. Incomplete. 4th down now as the Titans defense holds up in coverage. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, fielded in the end zone. And this will be a touchback, no return for...
Well, where Kyle Murray was, he's injured. All right. I was wondering. I'm like, yo, where's Kyle Murray at?
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Another attempt, another incompletion, and when I look at the scoreboard and where we are in this game, it comes to mind that they have to start getting the ball in the hands of their playmakers. Throw it to the guys that maybe can take a short pass and turn it into a long gain or make people miss downfield. They've got to have points, and the guys who can put the ball in the end zone, they're the ones that need to touch the ball.
They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Here's Hill one more time. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. That'll back him up 2 yards and also bring up 4th.
Well, we saw a lot of negative plays that resulted in plenty of lost yardage in the first half, and that trend is continuing here.
And the win last week punted 4 times as this one's away. Here's Jackson to return.
Move! Go to the crib! Let's go! Fucking go! Let's fucking go! Dirty Jackson! To the bar, nigga! You fight! Wash it, nigga! Let's go! Let's go! That shit gets me pumped up, nigga! Big spin to the bar! Let's go!
Big spark for his team.
Woo! Rinse the niggas! You know the vibe! Out here!
The back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
I always beat this nigga. He ain't fucking with me.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. They trail here by 24 points. Got to get going soon, you'd have to think, as they come up 1st and 10. They'll start the drive with Hill. And they're able to get this one across the 35. The drive starting with a 1st down, 11 yards on that pickup.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
1st down.
They will get 4 yards here on the 1st down run, and that'll make it 2nd and 6.
The tackle made.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown, so a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later, and let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on 1st down.
Now this time he'll look to throw.
Oh, he ain't got nothing.
And he's going to get this down
catch.
to the 35-yard
Good
line.
catch.
A 1st down there on a pickup of 25.
It's a gain of 20.
That's a nice catch there. Remember, he had the fumble earlier. No way he was giving up the ball in that situation. Secured it tight to his body and picks up the first down.
So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
That's a tough spot for a running back coming out of the backfield because you know he's got to look for the football. Knowing full well, he's got a man coming his way, full steam, and he broke that one up.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35. A play-action fake. They'll look to throw. He rifles one that's intercepted.
Oh, my God. They called a drop. Yo, that was a pick.
Comes in for PI, so cancel it out.
Interference. Oh,
that's crazy.
Thought they had a nice play. Instead, they'll be marching off yardage against them.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. And he's wrapped up. Taken down. Back at the 25. Derek Wolfe popping in for the sack. And the job becomes twice as difficult now after the sack. It's 2nd and 20. He'll be brought down at the 21 after a pickup of 4.
Justice Hill.
But really, that was no surprise there. They've been running it well all game, and I know goals change all the time, but any team will take that type of run each and every time.
The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. Buying time to his left. Now loose football. The ball comes out. It's picked up by the Titans. So the turnover forced, and a wonderful job on a big return.
And how about the convoy that got created to help him get all the way back upfield? I mean, that's the part that people miss on. That's practice. That's worked on. It doesn't just happen in a game and everyone rallies. They discuss it prior to, and everyone knows their role when they create a turnover like that.
So the drive stalls out inside the 15-yard line, but they do get 3.
And I've talked with enough players nowadays that when they have these types of kicks, that no one says to their guy, hey, that's just like making an extra point, piece of cake. Because the extra point is not a piece of cake anymore. But kicking a field goal from that distance, just give him confidence and let him knock it through.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. They built a good first-half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on.
Oh, good pick, good pick. I tried to throw it. I tried to throw it in there quick. That's my fault.
And he's going to get this one back to the 20-yard line.
He was sitting there the whole fucking time. I should have never threw it.
6 interceptions now in these last 2 weeks combined.
I know the
That's
easy
a bad
thing
throw.
is to go back to mechanics, footwork, things of that nature. I'm also wondering, is he getting fooled by what he's seeing on defense? Has the scouting report changed? Are they showing him things different than what he expected? For the 2nd week in a row, he's throwing it to the guys in the wrong color shirts.
Yeah, he better figure, whatever the reason is, he better figure it out. Now a 10th carry for Hill. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Yeah, another negative play in an early down situation. This one to start the drive. You're putting a lot of pressure on your quarterback to bail you out when you're in 2nd and long yardage.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. He's going to take off with it. And he will score. Touchdown, Cardinals. How about that? Their quarterback with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And the Cards use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6.
His kick is
Gonzalez good on the extra point. And the lead will be cut down to 14.
17.
Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. Will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a 1st and 10. And he stopped immediately there. The tackle made there by Tack McKinley. It's rare that a man his size can at least push forward for a yard, but they stopped him there for nothing.
You're talking about Tiny? You're talking about the little guy back there? That monster. Yeah, you're exactly right. And it takes a group effort to get a guy like that down and not let him find some space. The first guy in, he's got to take one for the team, right? Because he's just waiting there and holding on for everyone else to help him out.
And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down.
Oh, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
They had the incomplete pass on 2nd down. Now they need a big play here, 3rd and 10. Play action. Now Wentz. And he'll get this underneath to Henry. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 13 yards is the pickup for Tennessee and a 1st down.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the 3rd quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try to put the hammer down and finish this one off.
11 more on that one and another 1st down. 2 first downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Wentz. He's got his man on the crossing route. And finally out of bounds down near the 10-yard line. A big play that time for the Titans. 41 yards. So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. On 1st down, Henry. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard
Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice, steady gain.
On 2nd down, a run with Evans. And he gets in. Touchdown, Tennessee. Darrington Evans. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Titans are able to extend their lead. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
38. Cardinals 17.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Taken about 7 yards deep. And this will be a touchback. No return from Isabella.
At their own 25-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2-minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
Give them a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
Here's 2nd and 8. Open man is Kirk, complete. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
Complete to Christian.
So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we played 3 quarters. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
17.
The Cardinals on 3rd down. Just 1 for 5 to this point. This time they face a 3rd and 2. They'll try and run for it with Hill. And he will not get there as they stop him short right around the 34-yard line. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it'll be 4th down. And the trend continues here in the 4th like it was in the 1st, 2nd, and 3rd. He's had nowhere to run.
And you're probably thinking to yourself, why do they keep feeding him the football? Well, they trust him first and foremost. They do believe that over time he might actually pop one of these runs. The bottom line is he takes care of the ball well for them, so they keep handing it to him.
He needed a yard. He didn't get anything. And the Titans, they've got the football back, and they've got it in great field position. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll run with Henry. And he'll get a little over 2, maybe a full 3 down to the 32-yard line.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
And he will cross the 30 down to the 29-yard line. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
The Titans on 3rd down. They've been near perfect, 4 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and 5. I guess they just didn't know where the play clock was.
I think you're right about that because there was no hurried movements there, right? No up-tempo at all. Clock just ran out. I think he was as surprised as maybe his bench was.
After the penalty, it's Henry. And he'll be stopped short of the 1st down as they rally to tackle him at about the 28. That'll be good for 6, but now it's 4th down. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him. So when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, it makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further here in the 4th.
And you know in this league, you can never have enough points, but this widens it out, as you said, and now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game was played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this 4th quarter. Defensively, you look at the numbers. Another incomplete pass that we just saw, and they're under 200 yards passing for the game, so they've done their job on that side of the ball.
Yeah, recently I was actually working a game where a quarterback had a streak of 5 straight games without a 200-yard game. And that was a big talk, both in his town and amongst his team. How do we get the passing game going? So big credit to them, holding them under 200 today.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Throwing it in here on 2nd down, this time complete. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. 15 yards on the play, 1st down.
Well, this game was decided a while ago, and that completion there, it's going to artificially inflate his passing numbers. So right now, the only one really applauding probably his agent as he thinks about angling for a new contract.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. That ball complete to Isabella. No gain there on the completion. 2nd and 10.
Pass complete, but no gain.
No yards.
Yeah.
So you file that as unsuccessful.
Yeah, you do, don't you? Except on the stats, throwing the ball.
Get a completion.
You get a catch.
Yeah.
But still,
no yardage.
Okay.
Had the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's 2nd and 10. On play action, they'll throw. He's going to float this one deep right side. Ball down in the air, and now it's intercepted. Picked by Kevin Byard. And he will bring this all the way up to the 30-yard line.
I'm not sure, Brandon, we've seen a sloppier played game this year for a team on offense. Turn it over 4 times and expect to win? No chance whatsoever. And look, I have no idea what the ratio is about turnover 4 times and how that correlates to winning or losing, but I'll guarantee you, it's not very good.
They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. He was brought down by Malik Collins.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. It's a gain of about 3, but it's going to leave them with 3rd and still 7 yards to go.
Ray Campbell. That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
The Titans on 3rd down. They've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. This is 3rd and 7. Well, it's complete. Henry. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Give him 22 there on the 3rd down conversion. And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in his performance.
Coming up to the line, and they will need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. They'll run on 1st down with Evans. And some good tackling there as he stopped up at about the 41.
The ball carrier.
Chandler Jones, a former All-Pro, in on the tackle.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Titans in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes and put this one in the left-hand column. They had 3 yards on 1st down, just 1 yard there.
Watching that play unfold and watching him complete it brought back memories of doing all those pursuit drills to make sure you don't over-pursue and let a guy get a cutback lane on you. He did that very well.
You praised him on tape yesterday for the angles that he takes to the ball. Took a great angle right there. On 3rd down, here's Evans. And he'll go down to the ground at the 39, and obviously that's well short of the 1st. Just a yard on the run there, and that's going to bring us to a 4th down.
Brandon McManus on for the field goal. A 56-yard attempt.
And his kick is good. He got every bit of that one as it's good from 56 yards out. These kickers now, it's like we take them for granted. Kicks like that used to be such a big deal, and now you just expect them to make it.
Yeah, you're exactly right, and we shouldn't take them for granted, but I have a theory about it. You want to hear it?
Yeah.
They are more athletic now than ever before. Talk about kickers. Trace their backgrounds, trace their histories. You'll find that they were big-time athletes all along, but their kicking was so prevalent that we made them specialists.
Yeah, and now those 50-plus yarders seem easy for some reason. On the ground with Hill to begin the drive. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. Seems pretty obvious defensively. A key was stopping the run game. How have they done it so successfully?
To me, it seems that these guys really did a nice job of paying attention during the scouting report meeting. And you know, Brandon, when they do those, they talk about the top plays that these guys like to run. The best runs for the top running back. Those are the ones you focus on and want to take away, and they've done that pretty successfully in this game.
It's caught inside the 25.
I saw it late, too.
This all the way down deep into Tennessee territory. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 22 ticks to go in the 4th. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw.
Yeah,
this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by the USC man, Adoree Jackson.
Yeah, that wasn't happening.
Defenders He's giving chase, but I don't think they're going to get there. And they will finally put an end to the return, but not until he takes it back all the way inside the 10-yard line.
First down pass. Intercepted. Sets up a first down.
They probably don't.
Yeah, I could have violated right there. That was
on first and goal. The
you see,
defense can stop it twice more as they take a knee.
I am whoever watches this. I could have ran that in and violated, but that's not me. I got respect for everybody, bro. I'm not an asshole. Like I said, unless you talk shit to me, then I run it up. Like if that was someone I didn't give a fuck about who was talking mad shit, I would have ran it up on them. But you know, I fucks with some people and I'm kind to some niggas. GG though. That was an ass whooping. Next week I'll have a battle. I play the Dolphins. Yeah, if you like my streams, give me a like, man. I just be talking shit, having fun. I like playing the game, bro. I got 3 leagues, so I get crazy. I'm trying to get a 4th league.
They moved to 9-5 with the win. And they'll have another home date next week as the Miami Dolphins